Welcome back, everyone. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Liam.
And Bradley Cooper has just released a directing debut. It's the remake of... there's been actually a number of remakes of this one.
Third remake, to my belief.
Something like that.
This is the fourth version.
Yeah. A Star is Born. A classic tale of star-crossed lovers. These are our thoughts.
Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Takes a lot to change, man. Hell, it takes a lot to try.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Okay.
Tell me something, girl.
Do you write songs or anything?
I don't sing my own songs.
Why?
I just don't feel comfortable.
A Star is Born was directed by Bradley Cooper, and he also stars in it alongside Lady Gaga, and Sam Elliott also has an appearance in the film. So the film focuses on Lady Gaga's character, Ally. She is a very talented singer, trying to fight her way through usual day-to-day things, jobs and career and everything, but she's never broken out publicly with her talent. She's always just been doing like nightclubs and things like that. Into her life comes Bradley Cooper's character Jackson Maine, who is an extremely famous singer who battles with raging alcoholism,
Substance abuse,
and pretty much the dark side of fame. And he takes her under a wing. He notices her talent. He takes her under his wing, and it spawns a love story as well as a rising star story, and it's pretty heavy hitting.
Oh, it is, absolutely.
So what did you think of it?
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was very well presented. It's a very strong directorial debut for Cooper. I can't wait to see what he does in the future after doing such strong work with this. You could tell that like the way he worked with the actors and everyone behind the scenes, he had a vision and he presented it really well. And I think that the film is overall very good.
Yeah.
There are things I like about it, and things I don't like about it, but at the same time, I'm not 100% certain on,
How you feel?
Overall,
Right.
basically.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about it, but that's the thing, is I saw this film yesterday, and I haven't stopped thinking about it, which is a good sign.
That is a good sign.
Yeah. What about you?
I liked it very much. I borderline loved it. There wasn't much anticipation for this one for me going in. I very much like Bradley Cooper. I think he's a great actor. I was very excited to see what he'd do directing wise. Lady Gaga, I think she has good songs, but I've never been like an all-out fan. If she's on, I enjoy listening to her sing. But I'm not like a die-hard fan or anything. But I was the trailer when I saw it, it just still kind of intrigued me. Just it seemed like it was going down a different path of fame and fortune, because we've had so many films where it focuses on a famous musician or composer or painter or whatever, and it shows focusing on a celebrity life.
Yeah.
And you always see the ups and downs, but it's often more on the positive side. You see more the glitz and glamour of it all. This one really shows a different side of it all. It shows the ugly side of...
Doesn't hold back.
Of being a celebrity. And it doesn't hold back at all. It's quite depressing at times. It makes you want to stay the hell out of the spotlight, that's for sure.
But it's also pretty damn beautiful.
It is. So, yeah, like the songs and everything definitely do light up the screen.
by the way.
Absolutely.
This is one of my favorite soundtracks of the year.
Yeah.
Shallow's gonna get
Oscar nomination.
it's going to get best
Win.
original song. This is my lock for Oscars 2019.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah, you will. I've been listening to it on repeat. I love it.
It's a very good soundtrack.
And it accompanies the film beautifully.
Yeah, I mean, it's not surprising it's a good soundtrack when Lady Gaga had a hand in writing a number of the songs. Bradley Cooper himself wrote a number of the songs as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously we all know Lady Gaga is a phenomenal singer, but what caught me off guard was Bradley Cooper. This guy can not just sing good enough for a film, he sings fantastically.
Yeah.
And not just solo, he's able to keep up with Lady Gaga.
Oh yeah, he holds his own. It's very impressive work.
Never getting drowned out, never feeling sidelined. It is a duet, and they are both just as strong as each other.
It's really quite amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because Bradley Cooper, you know, we've known him as a strong actor, but
Comedian,
but the thing is, he's proved himself to be a wonderful singer and also a great director.
Yeah.
And Lady Gaga has proved herself to be quite the strong actress.
Very good actress. Yeah.
Yeah. There was literally one scene I didn't like with her, and that was her opening scene where she started yelling in the toilet.
Right.
I was like, that was like red flag immediately, but then everything else felt so grounded.
Yeah, there was a few moments where I thought the delivery and exposition was a little bit forced.
Oh yeah, I agree.
But I think as a whole, the film was so solid, it kind of overshadowed those moments, which is good. Bradley Cooper, I think, delivers, if not the best, one of the best performances of his career. And
slight mumbling aside, you know, I think he was great.
that didn't bother me at all, because
There were sometimes I just didn't understand it.
Right, you know,
mumbling's fine, but as long as I'm understanding the lines.
Yeah.
I never didn't understand the intent, but sometimes the line would just get lost.
There was the odd word or two I didn't pick up on, but there wasn't any lines like where I wasn't able to like place that word in or something like that.
But even then, he was great.
Yeah.
He was great, and so was Gaga.
Yeah.
And
Sam Elliott, I have to talk about.
Just about to say, yeah, brilliant. This is gonna get so many Oscar noms. It's just one of those films. And I will be surprised if he doesn't get Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah. At this stage, I mean, obviously we've got our First Man review up, so if you've seen that review, you'll see how we feel about it. So obviously I'm leaning more towards First Man, but I think this is a real neck and neck race between First Man and Star is Born in terms of getting Best Performance Oscars, Technical Oscars, Soundtrack Oscars. They're really it's two films that come out close to each other that already have made it a tough competition for anything else coming out.
Yeah, definitely.
The few moments that I wasn't a big fan of it wasn't so much moments, it was more just pacing wise. I thought the film kicked off quite strong.
Yeah.
And then I think it kind of meanders a little bit too much in the middle, and then finishes the last half an hour is fantastic.
It's funny you say that because those are literally my exact thoughts.
Right, okay.
I think it has a strong opening, albeit some forced exposition, and some pretty obvious foreshadowing, which we're not going to talk about.
I didn't pick up on it the first time. Watching the second time, I was like, oh, wow, that is really on the nose.
I picked it up the first time. I've only seen it once, and I was like, okay, yeah, so this is going to happen. Anyway, the second act I wasn't a huge fan of. There were some really great ideas, some really great scenes, but to me everything felt very messy.
Yeah.
It felt like it didn't have as much of a nice streamline that it was going through. It felt like it was very jagged.
And I get that it was trying to show that Ali's life has become very chaotic, but the film felt chaotic.
Yeah,
but
and it didn't
unintentionally chaotic. Yeah.
It didn't help because the way everything that was happening, you could feel the chaos.
Yeah.
You know, but like it just felt very uneven in the middle. But then the third act was my favorite act of the film.
The third act was
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
It was so impactful. And it's that's what I've been thinking about.
Yeah, it hit home when it needs to hit home. And that there's several shots and scenes that play out with no dialogue, and you're just watching these events unfold. and it hits you. It really hits you.
It does.
Um,
You don't even need to be like in the industry for it to like feel somewhat relatable.
Yeah.
To resonate with you, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I really liked it. I think it's definitely one of the better films of the year. Might not be a personal favorite of mine, but it is one of the better made films of the year. And yeah, it's definitely going to attract a lot of attention come award season.
Yeah, for sure.
If you are expecting a heartwarming love story, don't go in expecting that, because it is not that kind of film.
It's not.
I definitely didn't walk out with a smile on my face, but that's not saying it's a bad film. It's just that's the kind of story it is.
Yeah, it's the story. It didn't try to tell a La La Land love story.
It's not out to uplift you or anything like that. It's out to it's a morality tale almost, and it achieves that. It is damn depressing at times, but it needs to be to achieve what it needs to achieve.
And it's there to make you think.
Yeah. And like I said, it's the dark side of celebrity life, and it doesn't hold back. It's unabashedly honest with a lot of its scenes,
and that's what made it work.
Definitely. Overall, I'm giving it a strong 4 stars.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be a little bit below you and give it a strong 3 stars. Once again, this is like First Man. I want to revisit this because I feel like it's bordering a 3.5, but. From what I saw, it was a really good film. It was just a bit messy. But everything about it was generally pretty strong, and Cooper is going to have a fantastic
directing career.
Absolutely.
I can see him following the footsteps of the likes of Ben Affleck, another talented actor who's proven to be an extremely competent director behind the camera,
For sure.
We're far from the shallow now.
Anyway, guys, those were our thoughts on A Star Is Born. Let us know what you thought. Did you love it? Did you not? I don't see how you couldn't have, but each to their own. Keep an eye out for our review of Halloween coming soon, as well as more episodes of the Harry Potter revisiting. Until then, we'll see you at the movies.